Hey guys, Starry Cosmic here with A Idol. This is a game that's a visual novel game about an idol that's a Kickstarter, and this is the demo for that game, and I'm gonna play it. And if you like it, you should go donate because the person who is working on this game is really cool. And yeah, things. I'm gonna pop a link right up there in the card thing, wherever that is. Wait. So it would probably be next to me? Hold on. I don't know. Wherever it is, go click on it if you want to see more about this game and stuff, and maybe get some cool Kickstarter stuff. And yeah, okay, let's get started. So I've seen a little bit of this game, not the whole thing, but yeah, I thought it'd be fun to play and see the whole thing. February 18th. The night is dark and cool. A soft but insistent wind blows through the trees, shaking trees and catching at coats. Wait. So the pedestrians shiver. Oh, catching at coats so the pedestrians shiver. I can't read. Hands are inserted firmly into pockets, eyes focused down on the gray sidewalk. Oh. There we go. Street lamps flicker at intervals, the ground puddled with orange synthetic light. A few moths flicker about their artificial glow, desperate for warmth in the bitter cold. In a corner of this cityscape, nestled between large glass buildings as though it has always and will always be there, is the headquarters of one of the most well-known manufacturers of idols, Lyric Corp. Yes, manufacturers, in the most literal sense of the word. Ooh, fancy. Programmer. Please don't do this! A man's voice cracks. He holds one hand against his chest, imploring. His tie is crumpled, his collar crooked. This is actually really nice. His forehead is slick with sweat, despite the chill in the night air. I've worked so hard for this cause. You know that. You should know. I have been there since the very beginning, so why? The man straightens his back, but his voice trembles. So does his body. His arms fall against his sides. The tendons beneath his skin tense and his fingers clench into fists. Not that it promises violence. He's always been a retiring sort. He has to be. That's just how it is. Why are you doing this to me? President. The president surveys the harried programmer. His fingers seep together. His eyes are cold and hard. Are you already aware of your position? Oh, are you not already aware of your position? I would appreciate it if you could be more transparent, sir. Well, it is fairly simple. Lyric is an influential company. It is only by keeping our employees on a tight leash that we have been able to dominate the market so thoroughly. We will not tolerate insubordination. It is as simple as that. But the president raises a hand. He looks disapproving, like a father scolding a naughty child. I just bit my tongue. It stings. Please cease your complaining. You should have known what would happen the moment you tampered with company computers. I never... Your behavior could be considered hacking, legally speaking. You are lucky we are not taking this any further. I didn't do anything of the sort, and if I did, it was an accident. I was just trying to program that idol. I was just doing my job. We have it on file. Your account accessed and edited several files beyond your jurisdiction. Do you have any proof? Whoa, this game is really nice looking. As the president, I have no obligation to show you proof. It's simply a fact. It is simply fact. Blech. Color drains from the programmer's face. Not that it is immediately evident. The president's office, far nicer than a cubicle, with the note stuck haphazardly to the pinboard in the rings of numerous coffee musks. Oh my god. On the desk is bathed in darkness. In addition, you have intimate knowledge about the programming of our virtual idols. That makes you a threat to security. The young man opens and closes his mouth, but no words come out. There are no words to say. He has already lost. He had lost from the moment he entered the president's office. The president is not a man to be argued with. It is not possible. His defense is immaculate, like a chess computer that has studied the moves of thousands upon thousands of professional players. How could a mere human ever hope to face off against a monster like that? You will leave the premises and never return. Any attempts at resistance will be taken seriously. If such an unpleasant situation arises, you will be prosecuted and sent to prison for damages. As I have said, we are being awfully lenient with you in regards to the time you have poured into your projects. You were a good employee. You worked hard. I respected that. We at Lyric all respected it, and this is the least we can do for you. I have no desire to humiliate you more than you have been already. But that's a lie. It's all a lie. This is nothing more than a salve to make the pain of dismissal sting less. But it does not work. With that being said, thank you for your services. I want to thank you on behalf of the Lyric for all your years of dedicated work. Good night. And goodbye. Forever. For a few moments, wild thoughts flicker through the programmer's head, taking 1-2 steps forward and sinking his fist into the president's jaw. But the moment passes. He does not move. All he does is stand there, still as a statue, and breathes slowly, in and out. Yes, why are you still standing here? Do you need somebody to escort you from the premises? The young man shakes his head. He has been humiliated enough already tonight. That would be the last straw. It's quite alright. But it isn't. My apologies. I'll see myself out. Very good. And then, as you will. The president's voice is hard as steel. It leaves no room for argument. The programmer wants to ask what will happen to his belongings, but he does not have anything he cares about all that much. Just his mug, the potted plant, and a few photographs. Knowing the efficiency of Lyric Corp, they have probably packed his belongings for him already. They may be waiting on his doorstep of his apartment, even now, in a cardboard box with his name written on it. It is with these thoughts in mind, so... My mind just had a fart, sorry. So banal. Considering the previous events, he could almost laugh. Then he takes his leave. His eyes are moist. He isn't going to cry, is he? He's too old to cry. But he tries to remain cool and aloof. Dignified. What else does he have left? August 16th. Choco. I like how they have like little word bubbles going to the character instead of like just the screen. It makes it a lot easier to know who's talking. Hey, Hannah, honey, there's a package for you. A package? For me? That's enough of incentive to make me take off my headphones, setting them carefully on my desk. I'm not the kind of girl who gets that excited, as a general rule. Not that it's a real rule or anything. I just mean, in today's world with overpopulation, rising unemployment, and vegetation making a lot of rural jobs out in the countryside defunct, it's hard to get excited about anything much. Other than the impending doom of our civilization. Dang! What the heck? It just got dark real fast. That sounds a bit depressing though, so I'll stop. There's no point in getting upset about things I can't change. I mean, I'm just a high school student. I'm probably too young to worry about stuff like this. That's what Mom tells me, and speaking of Mom... Hannah, do I need to go up there and get you? No, it's fine. Just a sec. I open my bedroom door and walk to the staircase, taking them two at a time. My fingers barely brush the banister. I know, it's not very ladylike, but I think everybody, even gloomy girls like me, get excited when they hear those 5 magical words. There's a package for you. It makes my heart skip a beat every single time. You know what my magical words are? I don't know, but probably something to do with food. Yeah. Goodness, Hannah, it took you long enough. Sorry, I was listening to music. You're always listening to music. That's why your hair's so mussed up. You look like you've been dragged through a hedge. Is there a problem with that? No, but as my daughter, it's my duty to ensure that you look adorable at all times. I thought as your daughter, I already looked adorable. Well, more adorable. Mom is pretty easygoing, as far as parents go, but she has this tiny thing about my appearance. She loves fussing about me. I keep my hair short so I don't have to worry about it sticking up, but that doesn't stop Mom from licking her fingers and patting it down every time she sees me. What am I, a lion cub? Never mind my hair. Aww. I brush my her fingers aside, and Mom pouts childishly. She almost looks my age when she does that. It's a little disconcerting. Is this the package? I point to the cardboard box lying at the foot of the stairs. I mean, it has to be the package because it's the only one in the immediate vicinity. Words. Unless this is some kind of cruel joke. Read before you speak. Mom isn't the kind of person to pull pranks like that, though. Even if she does act like a kid sometimes. That's right. It arrived only a few minutes ago. Hey, do you mind if I take a sneaky peek at it? Oh, sure. Just give me a sec to get it open. I retrieve a knife from the kitchen and return to the entrance hall, taking a seat on the staircase. I guess I could have taken the package up to my room. It's a little cozier up there, but I'm too excited. I want to see what the package is right now. At a glance, it's nothing important. Just a brown cardboard box sealed with packing tape like any other. There is, however, one crucial difference. I'll learn to read eventually. The lyric logo embossed on the side. It has to be that. There's nothing else it could be. Aiko. Mom glances at my face. I think my cheeks are flushing and laughs, digging me in the side with her elbow. You look like a maiden who's fallen in love for the first time. Mom. My face burns. I dig her back. I know she's joking, but that might not be too far from the truth. My obsession with Aiko isn't that dissimilar to love, though that's ridiculous. For one thing, Aiko isn't even a real person. She's a virtual idol. For another, it's not like I'll ever meet her. She's a celebrity beloved by millions, whereas I'm just Hana. Ogawa Hana, a 17-year-old high school student who hails from Fukuoka? If I pronounced that wrong, correct me down below. Just saying. I listen to a lot of music. I don't have many friends, and my hair is short and choppy because taking care of it is a pain. I feel that, Hana. I feel that so much. That about covers it. Nothing special here. Aiko, however. Aiko really is special. I'm glad Mom, well, maybe not understands, but she at least accepts my Aiko obsession. Sometimes she pokes fun at my hobby. It's hard not to, considering my room is like a shrine for Aiko-related merch, but she's never nasty about it. She doesn't sneer. That's a lot better than some people's mothers. Come on, Hana. Open it! Open it! She does, however, get very excited whenever a new package arrives for me. Okay, calm down! My grip on the knife tightens. I bring it to the box, pressing the blade against one of the flaps, and slice open the package tape with well-precise motion. It's the motion of a person who lives solely for Aiko-related merch bought on the World Wide Web. I don't know how many boxes like this I've opened over the past couple years. I've lost count. This piece of merch, however, is special. I knew it would be the moment I saw it up for pre-order. It sits in the box surrounded by styrofoam shapes and bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap. I think everybody does. It pops satisfyingly between my fingers when I peel it away. Oh, let me have a go. Sure. I hand a strip of bubble wrap over to my mom. Beaming, she starts to pop it herself between her manicured nails. So, what did you get, Hana? I turn the object over in my hand. How divested... Now... Yeah, I think I was right. Now divested of its wrappings, it is excitedly... Another box. A bright pink box. I'm sorry, I can't read at all. Embezzled. I'm just... Oh my god. Emblazed with the Lyco. I know it's wrong. Shut up. Leave me alone. It's what's inside the box, however, that's really important. It's a limited edition Aiko figure. I managed to get it on pre-order. I sigh softly, holding the box to my chest. The figure inside, still unseen by my unworthy mortal eyes, rattles. The figure looks like it had a lot of fiddly little details, and I hope none of them snapped off in transit. That's happened to me before, on my Christmas Aiko figure I bought last year, and I was devastated. Maybe that's why I don't open it yet. I want to bask in this feeling of satisfaction for a little while longer. I didn't think I'd be able to get her. I mean, she was pretty pricey, and you know how popular Aiko is. Yes. My mom smiles, still popping bubble wrap. What a kid. I know only too well. It still doesn't feel real. Well, it is real. If anybody deserves that limited edition figure, Hana, you do. Nobody loves Aiko as much as you. Thanks, I set the unopened box to one side shyly, coiling a strand of hair about one finger. I've had a space cleared on my shelf for this figure for a few months. I can finally put her where she belongs. The other Aikos will be less lonely now. I'm sure they'll be happy to have a new little sister. My figurines are sisters, are they? Given they look so alike. They are all of Aiko after all. Twins might be more fitting, but there are far, far too many of them for something like that. Just how many Aiko figures do I own? 25? 30? I think I lost count after 18. Now, what do you call 20-something children born to a single mother who are all identical? Is there a name for that? You know, Hana. Mom's finally set the bubble wrap down to one side. She looks a little more serious than usual. I think I know what's coming. Even before I've heard the sentence preceding the string of ominous ellipses. It's a speech I've heard countless times before. You're so serious about Aiko. Not that it's a bad thing. She's cute, and though I don't know much about music, her songs are so upbeat. It's hard not to smile when you listen to her. I know, Mom's not really into pop, but she'll listen to the top 10 when she's doing the laundry or washing up. Sometimes when an Aiko song starts playing, she'll even hum along. I just think it might be a good thing if you put your effort into something else. I'm not saying you should stop collecting Aiko merchandise, because I know how much she means to you. But it might be good if you tried making a few more friends. Just a few. She looks at me hopefully, her eyes wide and puppy-like. Just a smidge. How can you make a smidge of friends? Maybe it's like cooking. You know, you add a smidge of seaweed seeds. Sesame, not seaweed. I don't follow. And I'm not that good at cooking. I'm going about this all wrong. That isn't what I mean. Right. Mom folds her arms. She looks determined. Unusually so. You know that girl at your school, can't read anything. You know that girl at your school, Yuko? Didn't she audition at Lyric? She's working as an idol right now. Well, how about this? I know how much you love idols, so why don't you try and channel your passion into something productive? Have you ever thought about becoming an idol yourself? I stare at her. Her head might as well have turned into a chicken's. Normally you'd expect a mother-daughter conversation about the subject of idols to be the polar opposite of this. The impassionate daughter would be begging, eyes wide, mascara smeared for dramatic effect, if she could please, please, please audition at Lyric, while the mother would be shaking her head sternly. Don't be silly, Sakura. Why Sakura? It's the first name that came into my head. Maybe it's because of that magical girl anime I used to like when I was little. You have your studies. You can't waste your time chasing after dreams that might never come true. But my mom isn't like that. She's not Sakura's mom. She's seriously, genuinely asking me. She wants me to become an idol? My mom is kind of amazing in more ways than one. Unfortunately. I'm not sure about that. I like idols a lot, but that doesn't mean I want to be one. But it would do wonders for your social skills, honey. Think about it. It would give you opportunities you could only dream about. You'd meet so many new people. That's kind of the part that's making me feel like I'm going to throw up. But to put it bluntly, I don't want to meet new people. I'm more than content to stay holed up in my room with my headphones on, listening to music and scouring online message boards. Same. I mean, why should I have to go out to meet people? I can meet all of the people I want within the safety of my bedroom. Really? I couldn't. It's not for me. Can you imagine me on stage? Singing? That's a recipe for disaster. Even a girl like me who can't cook can tell that much. Oh, whoops. I'm so used to that being... I'm sorry. My bad. I don't know why I did Choco's voice for that. Choco's in her head. No! I know it will be hard for you, sweetie, but I've heard you singing in the shower. You have a good voice. It's a little unpolished, yes. But I don't think you're any worse than some of those so-called idols you hear on the national radio. In fact, you're even better than that Oiki Tsubasa. Salsa might not have a good voice, but she's appeared in several TV dramas. She's a good actress. Outgoing, too. Unlike me. Don't put yourself down like that, dear. I'm not just saying this because I'm your mother. I really think you could do this. Maybe so, but I have high school to worry about, and then university. There isn't enough time. I know you're so serious about your studies, dear, and I respect that. I truly do. I wish I had been half the student you are when I was your age, but you need to go out too. You need to do something. Meet some people. You can't stay inside your room all the time, not at your age. It just isn't healthy. I'm not dead yet. Don't be so maudlin. I just want you to try. University can wait, and your father and I don't mind supporting you while you experiment with things. That's what life is about. Experimentation. You won't grow as a person if you don't try new things. Okay, fine. If you want me to, I suppose I can give it a go. Oh, Hana. My mom's eyes lighten up. I swear I can see hearts in her pupils. Do you really, truly mean it? If it will get you off my back. There's nothing stopping me from auditioning at Lyric. They host new auditions all the time. They're always on the lookout for fresh talent, like some kind of consuming, devouring machine. A corporation that takes its normal, regular girls, runs them through the cogs and clockwork, and spits them back out as idols on the stage. I don't have any real faith in my singing, though. My warbling in the shower is laughable, and my stage presence is even worse. I'm not charming, I'm not charismatic, I'm not pretty. So I don't have anything to worry about. They won't pick me. They definitely won't pick me. There are so many talented girls out there in Fukuoka. I won't get a look in. I'll do the stupid audition, I'll make myself look like an idiot, and then I can go home and hide on the internet. And at least say I tried. What else could Mom ask for? It's foolproof. Ooh. August 16th. This is unbearable. Okay, I love her room. It's so pink and pastel. Like, this is what my room looks like, except it's not all the same person. It's like different people and characters and stuff. So, I feel this on an emotional level. I sigh, tugging at the hem of my shirt, and shift forwards on the seat of my swivel chair. It's pretty old and it creaks in protest, but who has enough money to worry about chairs when they could be buying new Heiko merchandise? And people usually say I'm so sensible. People being my mother. I don't often interact with people. Perching on the edge of my chair like this isn't exactly comfortable, but at least it puts me a little closer to the electric fan that sits on my desk. The breeze runs through my short, choppy hair, making it flutter around my cheeks. A few loose strands tickle my nostrils. I have to fight back a sneeze. On a warm, muggy day like this, my sides feel warm. I think a sneeze would feel even warmer. I guess that's just how the world is. Global warming, melting ice caps, dying penguins. It keeps getting hotter and hotter during the summers. One day it'll get so hot our planet will flood. Must be alternative fish people with webbed fingers and toes. We're going to go extinct. Wow. Oh gosh. Thinking about stuff like that doesn't make me very happy though. I should focus on the positives. That's what Mom always says. Like how Mom's nikujawa is really delicious. Or how I don't need to worry about being an idol because I'll probably fail my audition. And how cute my new Aiko figure looks on my shelf. It could be worse. At least I don't have to go to cram school over the summer. My grades are good enough that I can afford to shut myself in my room like a hermit. And that suits me just fine. I'm happy like this. Really. Idly humming an Aiko song under my breath. One of her old hits last summer. Sunset Kisses. I browsed through a popular idol forum, idol boards. It's a forum I frequent a lot. And though I've met a few people on here I kind of consider friends, there are some people on here that, well... Incoming message. Heart song. Please help me find my programmer. It is of the utmost importance. Sincerely, Aiko. Whenever I play these games, I should have like a counter in the corner of how many like times I mess up, like just somewhere. Are kind of annoying. More than kind of, actually. I have to stop myself from gritting my teeth together. That won't help matters. I'll just wear down my tooth enamel. And then I'll need to go to the dentist, and that involves going outside, which is rather too much hassle. It's nothing to get mad about. Probably some child, 11 or 12, 13 at a push, who thinks this is an RP board. So I'm just going to save. Yes. Because saving is important in visual novel game. Ooh my god, this game is so pretty! Sorry. Every time I see something like new about like the animation and stuff, like... Oh man, I really hope this game gets funded, okay? That's all I'm saying. If they... I don't know what that word is. If they they delayed to take 5 minutes to read the rules. They'd realize this isn't a They'd realize role-playing isn't allowed. And it can actually get you perma-banned by some of the more serious admins. But if they're a kid, I doubt they care. Maybe I should send them a message, just to let them know. It's not like I have anything better to do. With a small sigh, I click on the private message option by the person's username, Heart Song, how original, and send them a response. Hey, I don't know if you read the rules, but this isn't a role-playing board. The moderators have some pretty strict rules about this. For your sake, you should probably delete that thread. Great, that should do it. I just hope I wasn't too blunt. I've dealt with a lot of unpleasant people on the internet. I think everyone has. So I tend to be curt and snippy myself. I also have an unfortunate habit of assuming the worst about people. That isn't regulated to my online life. I do that in real life all the time, too. I don't want to scare off the poor kid since I'm not a mod or anything, but they needed to know. Whatever, it's not like I expect this kid to reply. It's probably why I start in surprised when the alert pops up on my screen. Greetings, Mrs. Acidic Flower. Thank you for your concern. However, as I am the real Aiko, there should be no cause for alarm. I am not playing a role, other than the role that has been assigned to me by my programmer, and there should be nothing wrong with being myself. Aiko. Huh. Oh, that is oddly formal. the phraseology used in that response is way above the level you expect from a kid. I'm not used to being addressed so respectfully. Certainly not online. It makes me stare. This reads like it was written by my grandmother. That or a bored lit student at university. Of course, it's not enough to convince me it's the real Aiko. I'm sorry, but I find that rather hard to believe. Makes no difference to me if you delete your thread or not, but if you leave it up, somebody more important than I am will get on your case, and they probably won't be this polite about it.
I hope I have not offended you, Miss Acidic Flower. I am telling the truth. I have not been programmed with the capability for telling falsehoods. I realize you are probably busy, and I apologize for intruding, but I need some assistance. Would it be possible for us to converse further?
Aiko. 2 paragraphs? Really? I'm deserving of that much. I bite my lower lip. I don't know why, but this whole thing is annoying. It's really annoying. I let myself get worked up so much by online trolls, but I don't know if this person is a troll. They sound sincere, but it just isn't possible. It can't be. Maybe that's why I block them. A+, advice. If you don't like someone on the internet, block them every time. I don't want them to get my hopes up. As if the real Aiko would ever post on an idol forum, let alone converse with a plain girl like me. That shameless flattery. Meanwhile, I realized you were probably busy. It's nothing more than laughable. Aiko should be the busy one, with her career. Not me. Not Ogawa Hana. Ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. Maybe I should step away from the internet for a bit. That's what I tell myself until my phone lets out a musical chirp.
Incoming message.
I glance at it, brushing a strand of hair behind my ear. The icon for Paku Paku, my favorite instant messaging app, is displayed on the screen. Now who could that be?
You have a new contact. Heartsong has sent you a message.
I frown, clicking on the notification.
I apologize, Miss Aesthetic Flower, if I annoyed you in any way, but I am in dire need of assistance. I would not joke about such a thing.
I stare. My fingers tremble. Is this some kind of ridiculous situation? What am I supposed to think? If this is a prank, it's an incredibly elaborate one. Something about it rubs me up the wrong way. Something beyond a complete stranger from the internet adding me as a contact on Paku Paku. It's the way she says, I say she, but Heartsong could be anybody, signed to themselves off as Aiko. It all seems so presumptuous. Look, I don't know how you got my contact info, but I will report you for harassment if you keep this up. It's not funny anymore. I am sorry, Miss Acidic Flower, I truly am. I know this is unforgivably rude, not to mention an intrusion into your personal life, but I need help. If you are unavailable, could you perhaps give me another contact to speak with? It is unbecoming to admit such a thing, but I'm worried about something. There it is again. Aiko. My left eye twitches. If I wasn't such a huge fan of Aiko, this casual appropriation of her name wouldn't bother me so much. But I am a fan of Aiko, and it does bother me. Almost more than being hacked does. I suppose there's a chance she could be the real Aiko, but who am I kidding? Be firmer with Heartsong? Ask Heartsong for more information. Let's ask for more info. Well, even if this is some elaborate hoax. I don't know how much I could stand to lose if I let myself fall for it. This Heart Song could always be a malicious hacker, given they found my Paku Paku ID so easily. But I'm just a regular high school girl. They want to find my banking details, they're welcome. After my purchase of that limited edition Ico doll, I only have a spare change lying around in my online account. They can do their worst. For now, I have to admit, though, I feel foolish. I am a little curious. Things like this don't happen often to me. It makes sense that they wouldn't given I rarely leave my room. Though this is a bit of a hassle. It annoyed me at first. I can't deny, it has me hooked. Just like the opening of a particularly gripping mystery novel. I think I need a little more information here, Heart Song. Why are you so worried? I can't find my programmer. It is of utmost urgency that I find her, or him. Aiko. How illuminating. Not. Looks like further questions are in order. How do you not know what gender your own programmer is?
It is complicated. I used to know. I know I used to know. But the place where the information was stored has been wiped clean.
Wiped? By who? By Lyric. Why?
That is part of the issue. I can't remember. All information pertaining to my true programmer has been deleted. I have been assigned a new head programmer, but I know no matter what he says, he is not the one who created me. If he was, he should be more familiar with my internal processing.
The plot thickens. I can feel myself getting drawn in. This is ridiculous. I have to keep my wits about me. Why would Aiko, Lyric's most popular virtual idol, come to me for help? It doesn't add up. You know, unless this is a weird ARG, I still think you're trying to trick me. Do you have any way to substantiate your claims? I figured that one out. Be proud of me, Internet.
I will be making an appearance at the convention called Idol Fair this weekend. Please see the attachment for clarification if you desire further proof.
Lyric presents Aiko in concert, August 24th, Fukuoka Convention Center. So that flyer doesn't prove anything. There are adverts like all over town and on the net.
If you come to the event, I will take control of my hologram and give you a signal to prove I really am me.
I feel my heart stuttering inside my chest. Is this for real? And is Aiko the object of my affections? No. Outright adoration for years upon years, really truly offering to send a special signal during a concert? For me? No, I have to think logically. I need to cool down. Imagine biting into a cool, pale blue popsicle. Feel your teeth crunching into the icy cold. You are not human. Jesus Christ, Hana.
I'm fine. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. And your mouth is on ice.
What is wrong with you? Let's take this one step at a time.
I don't want to sound too excited.
Fine, I wasn't planning to go, but I have to see this for myself. You're on.
Thank you, Mrs. Acidic Flower. You have been a great help. While at the convention, we can talk through this phone program. Let us speak again later.
Heart Song is busy. And a notification comes up telling me the username Heart Song is busy. As we can see. Busy doing what exactly? If it is the real Aiko, she probably has a packed schedule. If it's some random person on the internet, however, as it is far more likely, maybe they've just grown tired of their charade.
Either way, I checked my internet bank balance carefully. I only had a few coins in there, but if Heartsong can get my Paku Paku ID, we can probably get my account number and login information. That could be quite problematic. My heart's still pounding. I need to calm down. Remember the popsicle. Forget the popsicle! Never speak of the popsicle again! Remember my bank balance. Come to think of it, it might be good if I remember Lyric Corp's official site. There must be a section where I can contact them. If anyone will know about Aiko's errant programmer, accepting of course that Heartsong's story is true, they will. Why doesn't Aiko ask the staff at Lyric Corp to begin with anyway? I don't get it. Because Lyric has a dark side. Dun dun dun! A quick search through Lyric's contact section lets me locate their address of their office. I plug it into my phone's navigation app and a route map pops up suggesting 3 different ways for me to get there. By foot, by bus, or by train. Well, I only live a few minutes away from the nearest station. Train it is, I guess. Let's see if they can tell me anything about my conversation with Aiko. First, however, I decided to make a new topic in the idol boards. Who made Aiko? This may sound like a weird question, but I was wondering if anybody knew the identity of Aiko's head programmer. I love Aiko, and I thought I should let the programmer know they did a great job. It's a long shot, as information about Virtual Idol's programmers is pretty hush-hush. It has to be, or I know about it already. But it never hurts to try. I'm not expecting miracles, though. I've tried to find out about Aiko's programming team in the past, but a few scraps of information I could find were dubious and contradictory, unearthed in unreliable forums with less than stellar reputations. I've seen more than my fair share of people pretending to work at Lyric with confidential top-secret information, so I guess I naturally grew jaded. Now, whenever I see information pertaining to the production of virtual idols on the World Wide Web, I just roll my eyes and scroll on. It's not like most people, fans I mean, even care about the programming. It ruins the magic. When you look at it like that, I guess being a programmer is kinda sad. You do so much work and nobody ever thanks you for it. You probably never even realize. Oh well, that's just how life is. And that's the end of the demo. Thank you for playing this demo. We hope you enjoy this short segment. If you like the demo, please consider supporting us on Kickstarter. Again, I'll have a link up here for you guys. And yeah, that's A-Idol. It's a really cute and adorable game, and if you have any interest in it, I highly suggest checking it out. I think the total Kickstarter is at $6,000. I think as of today they're about 1,500. So yeah, so there's still quite a bit of time on the Kickstarter, I believe. Let me check, hold on. 1 second. Let me do this. Okay, so as of me filming this video, there are currently 17 days to go, and they've raised $1,330. The really cool thing about the game is that no matter what, it's going to happen. Basically, the reason why they're doing the Kickstarter is so that way they could possibly pay people sooner, and any funds that don't go to the game and stuff, it's actually going to go into a future game down the road. So it's kind of like, if this game does good, we can make more games, I think. But yeah, I'll pop a link to that again, and I hope to see you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and see ya!
Could I explain what has happened here? I get a feeling like no other when you are near. The diagnostic console's winking at me. I gotta reboot and then maybe you'll see. We're living in a digital wasteland. We're living in a digital wasteland. We're living in a digital wasteland. We're living in a digital wasteland.